Welcome everyone to episode 195. This is Barry and Kip with you in the studio this evening, and welcome along to all of you out there who watch our show, and good evening to the Central Coast viewers and Gosford viewers, and welcome along to you and the Newcastle viewing boarded that tonight on the show. We're going to talk about barbecue safety. Okay, now we brought a subject on barbecue safety up last year, but just to give you a refresher on how important barbecue safety is. And joining me now in the studio, good evening, Kit. Welcome to episode 195. Thanks for joining me here in the studio tonight.
Thank you, Barry V. It's always great to be back to the studio of Barry V. Yeah, Barry's mentioned about barbecue safety rules. We bring it up last year, but that's last year. Now we do a little refresher.
Okay, to open the show, okay, you need to have a good barbecue and good barbecue essentials. Here's my outsider for his opening view on this.
Yeah. Um, Before you have your barbecue, make sure everything is clean. Make sure everything is worked properly before you start your barbecue.
Okay, because if your barbecue is not properly maintained, guys, and and you go to start it, what can happen? You turn it on and it goes click click, and you go click 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 click, and then you realize, oh no, the gas bottle's not working, or there's not enough gas in the gas bottle. Please, guys, look after your barbecue. It is precious. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, and especially if any leaking from the gas line or from the gas bottle, you don't want to do that. You got to check, make sure everything is worked properly. You don't want to click and then kaboom. You don't want to see that happen.
Well, we will talk about that because sometimes barbecues do go kabang,
Kaboom.
uh, and that's how house fires started, well, from faulty appliances. So, guys, get a good barbecue, for goodness sake. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, you gotta look for the good barbecue from Bunnings or Barbecue Color. Um, there's some good stuff there for you guys. Just for the safety, you gotta make sure that you put the barbecue together. Make sure everything is lined up. Especially the gas pipe coming through. You gotta make sure everything is all lined up, no leaking from the gas.
Okay, because like Kip demonstrated, if your barbecue, you gotta turn on the barbecue, guys, kabang,
Kaboom!
and that's how fires can start. Because like having a faulty barbecue, guys, it is not safe. Here's my outsider.
Not safe at all because, like Barry say, something happened. You gotta got bang.
So before you even purchase a new barbecue, ladies and gentlemen and barbecue lovers, go to your Bunnings store or Bbq's Galore store, okay? Speak to the staff there. Work out how much you're going to spend on a good barbecue. You don't want a cheap, nasty barbecue that's going to last you a short time. Here's my offside.
Yeah, you don't wanna go and buy a little barbecue or little rubbish one. You gotta go and talk. You need to go and speak to someone who know that about barbecues. He will tell you, explain everything to you, so you understand a little bit of barbecue, and then you buy a good barbecue for your family.
And and you will need to speak to the staff on delivering your barbecue to your house. Ask them, is there a surcharge for, for delivering your barbecue? Here's my offside.
Yeah, all that, including cost of delivering. You gotta ask them because you don't want to pay more money for delivery. You just want to buy a barbecue to make sure, ask them how much, make sure you negotiate properly your delivery and then your barbecue.
And give the Bunnings staff or Bunnings or barbecues galore store your address and give them your phone number because they may want to ring you and confirm your address. Here's my offside.
Yeah, all the information, gotta be right information. You don't want to give the wrong address and stuff like that. You gotta waste your money. You gotta give them the right information and your phone, like Barry mentioned, your phone number. So if they get lost, they will give you a call and then they give you a redirection.
Now, before you put the barbecue together, guys, and barbecue lovers, make sure you read all the instructions on how to assemble your barbecue. Work out how to put the gas bottle together and connect it up. Here's my offside.
Yep, that's what you gotta do first. You gotta read the instruction, make sure you know every piece by piece and separated them and before you put it together.
Because it's no good not having an instruction manual, guys. So read the manufacturer's instructions thoroughly, not just one page, because you need to know how to assemble a barbecue, how many screws there are in each bag, how many parts, and if there's a trolley to put the actual barbecue on. Here's my offside.
Come on in.
And we'll pause that. Welcome back. As we were saying, okay, make sure you know how to put the barbecue together. Make sure you've got enough screws and washers, okay? Because putting a barbecue together, you've got to know how to put the barbecue together, okay? And especially a wet barbecue too. Here's my offside.
Yeah, that's whatever Barry mentioned. That's so true. You gotta keep, and then details about that, and then you keep the instructions so you can. If you get lost a little bit, you go back and read. You go,
Because that's the most important thing about knowing how to put a barbecue together, especially a jumbuck barbecue. Here's my offside.
Yeah, what you need to do, just follow the instruction, you get there at the end. But if you don't follow the instruction, you're not gonna get there in the end.
And you are completely stuck.
That's right.
So I had someone help you put the barbecue together.
Yeah,
Here's my offside.
that's right. You gotta help. You know, get someone to give you a hand, put the barbie together, and then you good to go.
Before we go tonight, once you have put the barbecue together, you may want to give it a trial run. Invite your friends around, but like we've said on the episodes that we've brought to you, make sure your meat is fresh and in date. Here's my offside.
Yeah, what you gotta do. Just when you do your barbecue, invite friends, but you gotta test it before start inviting people and have a good time.
So, know how to use your barbecue. Read the instructions on it because you spent your hard earned cash on a barbecue. Okay, don't get frustrated. Ask someone to help on how to operate your barbecue as well. Okay, know which part goes where on the barbecue, especially okay, on how to put the barbecue together. And as always, make sure you turn the gas on before you cook your food. And remember, keep matches out of reach of children if you are near the barbecue. Here's my offside.
Yeah, because there's an instruction in the message. Keep it away from the children.
Okay, so enjoy your barbecue. Don't smoke near the barbecue. Don't have cigarettes there, guys. Otherwise, as Kid demonstrated before, bang!
Bam!
And that is your barbecue up in flames, guys, and that is a disaster. So please don't have cigarettes near the barbecue, guys, when cooking. Enjoy your barbecue, guys. Have fun purchasing the barbecue. And like we said, please talk to your staff at Bunnings or barbecues galore or wherever you purchase the barbecue and and look at the warranty on the barbecue too. And this is where we'd like to conclude the show tonight by saying look after your barbecue, clean it after use, put a cover on it, and that way your barbecue will last you a long time. Here's my offsider putting his closing message on this.
Yeah. Thank you guys. I know that Barry is covering everything about barbecue. Before when you finish the barbie, please you gotta clean it up while it's still nice and warm. Clean it up, make sure it's all clean, ready for the next barbecue.
And remember, if there's a total fire ban, if you take your your web, excuse me, if you take it, excuse me, if you take your Weber barbecue out and then the total fire ban, you may have to think of somewhere else to take it. Here's my offside and take us out with that message.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. That's all that we have for you this afternoon. This evening. Thank you guys for listening to us, and hope we will catching up. I will catch up with you guys um, coming up soon. But yeah, thank you guys for listening to us.
And the number that we finish the show with, 000. Please don't ring that number. Here's my offside to take us out with that message.
Yeah, yeah, that's so true. You know, Barry's telling me about the calling Triple Zero. Like we always telling you guys after the video about Triple Zero. It's a very important number. That number is saving people's life, and you know you don't need to call that number if your finger is hurting or you know something little. You only call that number if you have a critical condition.
But don't call them for stupid prank trivial issues and don't go, oh, that's the boy who cried wolf because they won't believe you. And do enjoy your barbecue, guys. Barry and Kip with you. Wishing you a very good night. Thanks for watching episode 195. Good night, Kip. Good night, Australia. Good night, Gosford. Good night, Newcastle. Good night, Central Coast viewers, and good night, everyone. See you tomorrow for episode 196. Good night, everyone.